Well, hello and welcome back. This is R.A. Casper, and my plan was to clear away all of this sandstone mountain in 1/4 of the space that I've reserved for my scale model of the Great Pyramid. And I have done that. I've also started to put in some of the half slabs. This is my plan, to make the entire pyramid out of half slabs so that you can see through it, so light can get through, basically. And I took one corner, took this southeastern corner of the pyramid, and built it all the way up to the top. So I kind of wanted to get sort of a feel for how tall it's going to be and what kind of shape I'm going to end up with eventually. And this actually took quite a bit of material to make all these slabs. And there is the very top, where the beam of light from the beacon is going through. I got this whole thing cleared out. It's all sandstone flooring with a jack-o'-lantern in the floor every 5 blocks, basically. So the entire inside of the pyramid is going to be lit up from the floor. And I wanted to show you something else here. This is some orange glass, which you make by putting clear glass in a crafting bench all around the outside, sort of like how you make a chest out of wood. Then you put a die in the middle. In this case, orange dye. And if gotta be careful not to fall here. If a beacon goes through stained glass, it is supposed to change color to the color of the glass, and that's what I want to try out here. So I'm thinking of using a block of orange glass as the peak of the pyramid, the capstone, sort of. Well, I am pretty far up here, aren't I? So let's try putting this here. I don't know, did it turn orange? I can't really tell. Maybe it'll be easier to tell at night. But let's take a look around now that we're up here. You know, honestly, the scale of this project is kind of, I don't know, it's overwhelming me a bit. I've never built anything this big. It's going to take so long to mine out all of this. Well, there's a lot of caverns in there from all the TNT I blew up in there, so maybe it won't take that long, but well, it is going to take a long time, really. Oh, and one other thing I wanted to mention, because the inside of the pyramid is exposed, so that at night mobs spawn and walk all through here. I wanted to make a more secure place to put my bed. Sort of like a room underground. So I thought I'd just dig a little underground room. I started to do that, and then I remembered that the actual Great Pyramid, the real Great Pyramid, does have a subterranean chamber. And I was going to build that anyway, so I decided to construct the subterranean chamber and use that as a place to put in chests and store things and put a bed underground. And I used to have double chests on each side of this stack right here. And I've moved them all down, which did take quite a while. I made this access point so it's easier to get down there from inside the pyramid. And this is it. It is in the location of the actual subterranean chamber relative to the Great Pyramid. You know, it's in the right spot, and honestly, I'm probably spending a little bit too much time trying to get this mathematically accurate. It's not going to be exact anyway, because the real subterranean chamber doesn't look like this. It is about it would be about this size, maybe not as long, but the floor is all broken up, and there's a pit in the middle, and it has this passage which starts, I think, here and goes out for a while. It's like an unfinished part of the pyramid. I put all my sandstone here and the sand on this side. And I wanted to show you something else. Now, the actual Great Pyramid has an entrance, which is about 16 meters up on the north side. This is... I thought I heard a zombie. This will be the north side here. And it's actually not in the center. It is a few meters to the left of center as you look south. So I made this. This is the location that I'm going to use for the entrance to the pyramid right here. Then there's this sloping passageway which goes downward through the bedrock to the subterranean chamber. And this is my little cheaty ladder. And at some point, I haven't figured out where yet, but probably maybe around here somewhere, it also slopes upward to the Grand Gallery, so I have to put that in. But I want to clear away all of this stuff first. I'm thinking what I'm going to do for the interior is it's going to be the interior structures, because it's all going to be open on the inside and not just filled in with sand and rock. The interior chambers are going to be made with sandstone floors, and then the walls are going to be made of glass so you can see through them. And I think in the king's chamber, where the sarcophagus is in the real Great Pyramid, I'm gonna put a bed there. So this is as far as I've gotten. That does look good, doesn't it, to have that whole thing done. This is going to look pretty spectacular, I think, when it's finally finished. This glass was part of a water slide I had up here at one point, but I gotta take all this down. Break all this glass. It's going to take a while, but yeah, this is the progress so far. Oh, and I'm also thinking of making a tunnel from the subterranean chamber to someplace in the village. So that I can get into the pyramid without going outside. And just for fun, let's go up inside the tower and then look at the pyramid as it is so far. Maybe I can look from over here too. Yep, that's where it's going to be. That's the scale of it. I don't know if I should do this during the daytime or what, but yeah, there's the site. It's actually going to be taller than my tower. But I don't think it's quite as tall as my the sign that I have hovering in the sky over here. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching.